Welcome back. This is the battle log. It shows information that probably no one cares about. We've already had 148 battles and 392 monsters killed, which is absurd, considering we hadn't even been playing that long technically. As far as the main story is concerned, I am assuming anyway. I don't actually know how long this game is. Just so everyone is aware, I suppose. I'm assuming it's about as long as the average Final Fantasy, which puts it in the, I think, about 30-ish to 40-ish hour range as far as main story is concerned. And then of course, you know, depending on the game, the side stuff can go really long. Like if you wanted to do everything in Final Fantasy X and clear every sphere grid, that's a lot of hours, so I suspect this game also probably has a fairly substantial, like, end game, post game, I don't know really what you call it in RPGs. It's not really post game, I guess. I want to read this. Oh, it's just telling me that. There's no sign for the other direction, but they did say head towards the tower and then turn right, so. And again, none of these enemies are particularly threatening, as long as they don't cast magic and stuff. Nice dodge. Makes a weird sound when you dodge. So I'm feeling pretty confident to just kind of continue it along on the story here at the level we currently are, which is going to be level 11. 6 skill points. He's got crazy amounts of skill points. Put that at 30, put that at 5, put that at 31. I don't know why I want that at 5, but I did. So deal with it, I guess. I don't even know if I should be putting points in that. But I am, so deal with it. Is that animated? Oh wow, it is. That's pretty. Considering how old this game is. How old this game? That's very pretty. This is a nice looking game. I mean, obviously, it's an old game on PS2, so the textures aren't exactly superb, but the actual art direction has allowed it to age quite well. Port Prospect is where we're heading, so we'll just continue this way. Fighting Drek mages along the way, and funghouls, which are not very threatening. They do this, which I think has only hit me once, and I believe it just puts you to sleep. And that guy buggered off. So since enemies are now fleeing, I believe that means we are effectively at the edge of what we can accomplish from these random encounters. In terms of, like, you know, useful experience per time spent anyway. Although I still need to hit level 11, which I probably will before we get to the next town, considering how far of a walk this actually is. It's pretty far a walk, by the way. There's a treasure down there. I saw it with my own eyes. Also jail cats. These are new. It did 2 damage. Are these new, actually? Maybe they're not. It does crack. Alright, well that's intimidating. The actual attack... Oh. Okay. The actual attack isn't much, but that ice spell... pretty dangerous. However, we have a boomerang, so deal with it. I would like to hit level 11 though, but in the meantime, deal with it. Oh, there's a heal jelly over there. Heal slime heal, I don't know what the friggin' thing's called. I don't want to mess with it. Maybe another time we'll mess with some stuff while I'm not, like, doing other things. A video dedicated to messing with enemies that you can see on the world map or something like that. In the meantime, though, we'll just grab that treasure and continue on our way to the village. Hammerhoods, Fencing Fox. I don't think these enemies... the Hammerhood and the Fencing Fox is not, so the jail cat must not be new. I just may not have been paying attention to it. Unfortunately, he opted not to kill the Fence Fox, which I feel is a more dangerous threat than the Hammerhoods. Mostly because his agility is high. and it does good damage. But then again, so does the jail cat, so I don't know. And Yangus's agility seems to be all over the place. Sometimes he's first, sometimes he's last. I don't understand. Maybe it's the axe. 12 HP. And we got Sizz. Also 12 HP. Should put more points in courage. I've been told that, well, I haven't been told, but I've seen that that is a remarkably good stat. What is that down there? I don't know. Like a rock or something just down there? Isn't... I don't know, coral formation. Doesn't look all that special, but we're gonna have to do some wandering about on the world map, because there's a lot of areas that I've not been to. Some of which undoubtedly contain treasure. This is gonna be an easy fight. Good fight. That's why I like the cat creatures, because half the time they just don't do anything. They're almost as good as imps. Like down there might be treasure down there. Or over there, there's a cat. Which isn't treasure, by the way. It is gonna run off, though. Meow. There's another cat. We're being invaded by cats. Also, the game was, in fact, not wrong about itself, which is unusual, I know, but this is a long way to the next town. Maybe they expect you to be like level 8 or 9 when you finish the last town, so you get a whole bunch of XP from running to the next one. That would seem reasonable. I hate how long it takes these guys to attack, by the way. That didn't kill him. And he did 13 damage. I know he had tension, but 13 damage, good lord. That was great though, but still. I didn't like that one bit. That's not the direction I wanted to run, I was just looking that way. Trying to keep my eye out for any easy to obtain treasure on the way. Obviously there's treasure off the beaten path that I'm following here. I'm just looking out for easy to find stuff. I'll come back through on my own time and get any treasure that I may have missed. They're all probably gonna do that, aren't they? No, wow, these things just do a lot of base damage, holy crap. And they have a lot of health too, is the really unfortunate thing here. And we killed the one that didn't have tension, unfortunately. There we go. Ow. Getting the crap beat out of us by these hairs. The hairs on my chinny chin chin. So they're not, well, I mean, technically, like, impaled my chin, but if I'll be technical. I like how it actually says something for every time you cast heal, by the way. That is entirely unnecessary, but I like it anyway. Is there anything over here? This looks like a good place to put a treasure, but I don't see any. Is there a sweet, like, sunset view over here? More important than treasure is this sweet sunset view and a bunch of fencing foxes. Again, it's not like I have any offensive abilities, so the only thing I can do is just attack. Yangus does have an offensive ability. He uses it every once in a while. I could take control of him and force him to use it, but there's not much reason. There's not much of a view here. Not gonna lie. There certainly doesn't appear to be any treasure back here, so back to our path. There was a thing here, so the town might be just around the corner. Or at least something's just around the corner. Ah, here we are. There's a dog. Why is every other animal in the game have audio when you interact with them, but not this dog? Also, it's a really derpy face, but why not that dog? It's very bizarre. So there's a ship here. Mayhaps we will get our first form of transportation that doesn't involve my own legs relatively soon. Which could be interesting, I don't know. Maybe there's new places we could head to. A Seed of Wisdom. There's a lot of fish here for a town named Prospect, but whatever. So you are an item shop. I'm not all that interested. It's now nighttime, so these people I was about to talk to probably are no longer here. Yep, he's gone. So thanks, game. Appreciate it. What are you two doing? That's what the pros do, apparently. Yes, okay. Learn about skills, points to next level. Ah. Need another 3 points to reach next. Interesting. No, I don't. Curious little tidbit of information gathering we could do here, but whatever. For now, we'll just break everything. Because we're effectively just bandits. There's people having a chat there. Nothing to break there. Where is the inn? Ah, there it is. The dog moved. Has the dog dialogue changed? It is changed. Great. Fantastic. So the ferry is delayed. Maybe we don't get our own boat, we just take a ferry. I don't know. Either way, I suspect there's going to be a boat involved soon. What are you up to? A man walking across the sea. That's probably the dude we're after. The ship in the dunes. Landborne ships, eh? None of the books appear to be interesting. Well, why do you have a shelf full of uninteresting books, woman? 10 gold coins. I've got a lot of money now. Just from running over to this town, I got 1,000 gold coins, basically. Well, plus what we got from the tower. I don't think I spent any since then. Anything in here? File of holy water. I didn't notice anywhere to save here. I'm sure you probably caught on to that. Unless we could save over there, I don't know. It just looks like a lighthouse to me. But in the meantime, I did want to check the shop. That's why I wanted the inn. It has the side effect of healing me. Ooh, a lance. Is there anything else of interest here? No, well, there's a scythe, but lance. Who's going to carry the goods? Me. Yes. The downside is I don't know about lance having like multiple target attacks or anything, but hey, it is a weapon that I am suited for, so I'll take it. Albert family of Alexandria. Miss Jessica the Sailor's Dream. Apparently she's in town. Probably over that way, considering I've not been that way yet, unless she's just in this building, I don't know. Anything to break back here? To steal? Nothing? Appears to be nothing. Well, you disappoint me, game. You always gotta check... Excuse me. There we go. You always gotta check behind stuff, because you never know. Yeah, this is where we save. Alright. I was kind of hoping it was like a lighthouse, and then could go up it and like steal stuff, but whatever. Let's continue on with this story, shall we? Because I don't think it's been that long. You. When the sails on deck spotted a man walking across the sea, a huge monster surfaced and blocked the ship's path. That sounds like a boss fight if ever there was one. Hello? What are you doing? Yes, I'm aware it's Port Prospect. You're selling herbs! 10 gold coins each. Sure. Antidotal herb and puts it in the bag. Port Prospect, I'm selling herbs. Is it always antidotal herbs? It seems to be all she's selling. Let's do a quick scout around the sides of this dock building here. I guess the ship presumably would be taking. By the way, this is a very odd design for a dock. Just wanted to point that out, but whatever. Empty blue abyss that is the sea over there. Funny little medals. Can I collect medals? I do also adore collecting things for no apparent reason. Can I go inside this building, maybe? I can. Is there anything of interest in here? It's a very oddly designed building as well, but again, not really any of my business. Ah, there's Jessica, so this is where I'm supposed to be. Considering this is where I'm supposed to be, I will then proceed to go in the opposite direction of where she is currently standing. Otherwise known as up, because she's standing down. I made a very poor joke. What are you doing? Why do all the bartenders look the same, by the way? She's downstairs. Like, I could just go down there and meet her. You look different than everyone else. Make yourself comfortable. Apparently she dances at night. Now I'm curious to come here at night. I am straining at the leash, you know. Young strapping lad as I am, I'm neither of those, by the way. Hello, another one of you I see. Apparently all the bards, the minstrels are all the same, apparently. I should probably figure out what the difference between minstrel and bard is. If there is one, I don't know. I might go back to the inn and pay 10 gold to wait till night. Alternatively, I could just, like, turn off the recording software and fast forward till night, basically. Either way, let's finish chatting people before we worry about that. Southern Continent, Paragon Quay. Probably a reason that was mentioned by a character. Continue on the old life of crime, you know? Goddesses and their pilgrimages of crime and whatnot. What is up with this sign? Can't read it, unfortunately, because I was actually curious what it was on about. Hello? You have anything of interest to say, sailor boy? Can't set sail again until it's dealt with. Yeah. I know. I guess we'll go, Actually, before we talk to Jessica, we are gonna do the thing where I just go pay the inn to make it nighttime. Because I don't know what time it is, but the day-night cycle is actually fairly long. So I don't want to sit here and twiddle away what time I have today to record. Hello! Welcome to our inn. I would like to rest until evening. Thank you. I'm glad that's an option. There's rest till morning and rest till evening, which is quite nice. If you're looking for a specific event that happens at night, I guess. I pronounce things weird sometimes, don't mind me. Let's go find the person and watch them dance, I suppose, mayhaps. Why not? And then we'll talk to Jessica after we've sated ourselves. Okay, apparently the bartender dances as well. Can I talk to you while you do that? Dance with you? I would like to dance with you. Is that an option? You made a terrible joke. Can I dance? Okay, pull out my map. I can't dance though. That seems like a remarkably tiring dance. Also very repetitive, but hey, PS2 animation limitations. Anyway, Jessica still stood down here, although the person she was talking to, at least I think she was talking to someone, is no longer here. Oh no, there he is. He was just outside of the draw distance.
I don't have time to argue. I want you to put out to sea now!
My apologies, Miss Jessica, but the waters are simply too dangerous at the moment.
I like this guy's voice.
Haven't you been listening? I told you I'd take care of that.
Please forgive me, Lady Jessica. There'd be hell to pay from the Albert family if we put you in danger.
Is there anyone around here with half a brain?
Me? I've got some of a brain.
Ah, speak of the devil.
I came up the other stairway, but okay, hello.
You're the
Those
travelers
physics.
in the tower. Didn't I tell you to wait for me in Alexandria? I wanted to properly apologize to you. Well, whatever. I'm glad you're here now. Actually, I have a favor to ask. Would you mind coming over here for a minute?
Do I get to stab someone with a spear? Because I got one of those.
So, you're saying you won't let me fight the sea monster?
Well, yes, but I mean...
Fine, fine. Not to worry. I've asked these sturdy men to take care of it for me. Okay?
I'm the only one stood here, and I don't look particularly sturdy compared to this dude.
Oh well. Actually, we've been looking for someone to take on that very job ourselves.
Well, there you have it. Everyone's happy. Can I count on you guys?
Sure.
I knew I could count on you. I still can't get what we saw in the tower out of my mind. Who is this Dolmagus? And what does he want? And why did he murder my brother? I'll track him to the ends of the earth. But first, we've got to make the waters safe for ships to sail.
I agree.
The sea monster that's standing in our way is supposed to be pretty strong. You'd better be prepared. I'll be waiting here. Come back as soon as you're ready.
I don't like when games say it's pretty strong, you should be prepared. That makes me worry. Am I strong? Am I prepared? I don't know, we're level 11. I'm pretty sure we're quite a ways off level 12. You know what, give me a minute. I'm gonna see how long this video is as of right now, and then we'll determine if I'll wing it or if I'll go off and do something on my own for a little bit before we continue this story, so give me one moment. Alright, well, that part of the video is only 23 minutes long, so here we
Are
go.
you ready to set sail?
Sure. This will go poorly, I'm
Okay,
sure.
then. Quartermaster, prepare the ship.
I have my proper weapon. Dude Bro Yangus has his proper weapon,
Aye,
so
aye, sir.
we can use skills. Hopefully that'll help. It's quite the boat.
Prepare to set sail! Weigh anchor!
It's quite the projection on that guy's voice. Oh man, Dragon Quest theme music. Get excited. Where's my Dragon Quest title popping up on the screen? 5-hour-long prologues. It's very dramatic. Oh, there it is.
I hate this
What? Hello?
No, I hate the tooticles. These nasty humans and their ships. Always sailing over poor Calamari's head.
Why does everything talk?
Yeah, Teddy, yeah. Humans don't have no manners.
Why do the tentacles talk to each other?
That's right, Tickles. They don't have none at all, they don't. No.
What is this?
That's why Calamari's gonna stand up for all the poor creatures of the sea, starting by eating these here humans.
Yeah, Tickles, yeah. He'll eat him right up.
Alright. I guess she's not going to help us, unfortunately, because I would have liked the help, but whatever. Difficult to perform, but it has a high chance of doing critical damage. What is this? That one's just fast. Let's do Thunder Thrust. I forgot to... Oh, I missed. I forgot to set him to controlled by me. I should fix that. Oh god. 61 damage though. Well, heal. Unperturbed attack that you do. I think that's just like a one-shot kill, small chance or something. What does this do? Lowers an opponent's defense. That seems useful. Let's do that. If he continues casting that fire magic, we're just gonna get the crap killed. We're gonna get the crap killed out of us. Decreased by 8. So you need to cast heal on Yangus now, and you, I want to do Helm Splitter again just to see if it decreases his defense yet again. Well, that didn't actually do that much. Decreased by 8. I want Thunder Thrust to work. I'm gonna have him just use an herb on himself. That way I can get an attack in and we can still get a heal off. Does no damage. Well, I should stop screwing around with that thrust apparently, because it never works. I healed 36. It's good enough. Just attack for now. Helm Splitter though, that's pretty good. Because it does pretty good damage and it lowers defense. Although it appears to have stopped lowering defense, so. Let's go ahead and get one more round of attacks in. Let's do that one just to see what it is. Probably just makes him attack first, all the time. Excuse me. Bit of a hiccup there. We're gonna go ahead and heal. Wish there was like a heal all ability. Maybe there is later. I very seriously doubt Hatchet Man's gonna work. You psych up for me. I'm gonna get him way psyched up. Oh no, not this again. Well, I guess I'll keep healing. Let's get him continue psyching up. Maybe we can get like 100 psych or something. 100 tension, that's what it's called. Please stop doing that. It's very rude. Really though, I do wish I had like an AoE heal of some description. You psych up again. Just trying to get us topped up, but that's an AoE. Thankfully it doesn't hurt that much. We need to get Yangus healed or he's going to die. Which make all of this preparation for naught. It's probably the last psych up we're gonna do here. Oh, apparently 50 is the highest it goes. Good to know. His defense returns to normal. Use medicinal herb on Yangus, and you do a Helm Splitter. See how much damage this does, even without the lowered defense. Unfortunately. I wish it was permanent, but apparently it's not. 140, and he's dead. Well, there you go. Apart from the fact that the fire nearly kills us, that went alright. Probably could have handled that better. I really should use Psych more often.
They were stronger than we thought. We give up. We give up. Sure, it wasn't our fault, though. It was his. That's right, you modest. That jester, he came walking on top of the water to us. Just walked over us. He did. Pretty cheeky of a human to pull that little trick off, me thought. So we talked to him, we did. But when he talked, our head got all cloudy like, and we started attacking ships. We did. It wasn't us! It was that jester! It was!
Is this by way of an apology, like?
Oh!
He has like 80 different voices.
We found it in the ocean, we did! Go on, take it, mate! It's the least we can do!
It's very confusing. We got a gold bracer though, so hooray!
Well, that is all from us! We are leaving now, we are! Have a pleasant trip, so long!
Please do leave. Thank you. My god. That creature.
Not bad, guys. You're a lot stronger than you look.
Yeah, just ignore the fact that we almost died from fire.
You know, we've never properly introduced ourselves. I'm Jessica. Jessica Albert.
We technically knew already.
And who might you be?
I'm Sleepy.
I'm Yangus, and this is the Gov.
I'm the governor of the world.
Yangus and the Gov, is it? Right. Thanks again for your help with the sea monster. Now, let's find Dolmagus. I'm sure you need to get ready first, so let's head back to Port Prospect. I'll tell the captain to weigh anchor.
Hey, back to port, where we can conveniently save.
Oh, I almost forgot. I called you two thieves back at the tower, and I never formally apologized. So... forgive me.
That's quite the way to say forgive me, but sure.
Anyway, I'll talk to the captain.
You seem nice enough, apart from the fact you tried to kill us earlier.
All hands on deck! Weigh anchor and prepare to come about! We're heading back to Port Prospect!
Hey! Insert cheering.
We took care of the sea monster, so I got them to agree to wait for us. I figured you'd like to rest and buy provisions before we set sail again.
I don't know about provisions.
I'll be waiting for you here. Don't take too long now. We've got work to
I don't know
do.
about provisions, because I didn't really use that much, apart from magic. But I am gonna head down to the inn. Rest at the inn to heal ourselves up, presuming we aren't healed. I should check that. Yeah, we're not healed. Rest at the inn, and then, save at Yield and Lighthouse, and call it here. Progress was made this day. I can't wait till I get to the part of the game where I can, like, you know, more freely do stuff on my own, so I don't have to always be recording every time I just want to play the game. Unfortunately, that's probably going to be a really long time, because it is an RPG. It is story focused, so this is not the end, by the way, if you're curious. It is going to be a while before there's not a whole lot of story stuff to do, before I can actually, like, wander around the world map and whatnot. Because obviously most of the world map is going to be locked behind said story, but I suppose at least now I can go back through the area we just explored and grab all the chests that I can. Which will probably get us another level, at least. Maybe 2, but I doubt that many. Depends on really how far I have to run around to get all the treasure. Hopefully not too far, let's be honest here, but anyway... That's for my own time. You guys don't have to watch me wander around aimlessly for hours. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, where I suppose we'll take the boat to think they were just calling it the Southern Continent, so I don't know if it actually has a name yet. But either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.